Aries, I don't know if you think you have technical problems and you're like, oh, damn. No, I don't. It was just me. Example. It's like, oh, well, why my Wi-Fi ain't working? And you got to call somebody to help you, or you got to call somebody to do something the whole time it just wasn't plugged in. Or it just something simple. It's like, damn, why this is not recording? Or why didn't this post? And the whole time you didn't finish it. Or there's something that's just like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. There could be somebody coming towards you that wants to flirt with you and or apologize. This could be somebody of your past, someone that you had some type of innocent relationship with. You could be old friends, or they're just definitely thinking about you. There also could be some type of flirting going on, Aries. Maybe you're flirting with someone that you're dating, or that's like an old friend. But at the same time, you feel like there's some type of insecurity or there's some type of obsession when it comes to this person. So you're not really sure if you want to bring this back to be successful. You're not sure how far you want to take it. But you could feel like this person is sensitive. This person lead with their heart. But at the same time, maybe you feel like they're lazy, or they could be unpredictable. They don't stick to a routine. And maybe that's why y'all broke up, or maybe that's why there was some type of heartbreaking conversation, or there was a reason why. And I was also going to say something about hygiene. I don't know if you're looking at somebody and you're like, yeah, we got to drift apart, or maybe that's why. There was some type of either gossip. This could be an air sign, a water sign, maybe even a fire sign. Maybe somebody gossiped when y'all were together about someone. I don't know. So, if this is a past person that you have never dated, this is an old friend, or just somebody that was younger than you, or just someone that you kind of wanted to have some type of innocent relationship with, they could be getting some type of achievement. They could be in the spotlight for something, and maybe you're not sure if you should take the chance to talk to them. Maybe you feel like, okay, well, this person's going to feel like I'm avoiding the truth on why I want to reconcile. They're going to feel like you're bored, that you're dating somebody that's cold and needy, that you may have somebody pregnant and you're not sure if that's going to go forward or where that's going to go. You also could be dealing with a water sign right now, like you're married to one. If you are married to one, it seems like somebody may not make the same type of money that you make when it comes to the relationship. So it may be coming like a little one-sided, or it feels like it. Somebody's trying to give you love and respect in lieu of it, though. It's like, okay, well, I'm trying to make sure that you feel like, you have everything that you need. There could be a relationship with someone that's younger than them. This could be like a grandchild, a child, a niece, a nephew, or someone like that that's younger than this water sign. I don't think it's their direct child. It could be like a cousin or a grandchild. This person is kind of moody right now. They're going through some type of heartbreaking situation. And maybe they don't really want some type of support. They don't really want this person to be all in their business or just kind of all over them. They have some type of aggression that's coming out. This is all based off some type of self-doubt, or maybe there was a decision or something that happened and they feel like they didn't get a chance to do something. It's like somebody passes and it's like a teenager, right? A teenager loses their best friend and they're like, damn, I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. I didn't even get a chance to do something, or whatever the case may be. Or they may feel like, okay, well, so-and-so was ignoring me and this, that, and the third. So they're in their head right now. They're mentally burnt out and they don't really want to be bothered by whoever this is that you know. So you may have to help them kind of just step back. Yeah, you may just kind of let them kind of go through their grieving stage, and it may not always be best. Grieving is hard. It's not always, it's great. You bounce back easily. You're the same. People really have a faith on other people when you lose someone. All right. Now, if you want to go take an offer to somebody, you want to date somebody, but you know that your situation is unstable, unpredictable, you're going through a heartbreak, or there's some type of residual, I said it right, residual effects of this breakup, do not go towards this person, because this is going to give you the illusion that you guys can compromise and work things together when you can't. And they're going to feel like you are manipulative. They're going to feel like, okay, well, you're only coming towards me so that way you can release something that's toxic or that you can get out of a situation. And they're going to feel like you are super negative. So even if you're wanting to go with the right intentions and your situation is messy, do not approach at the moment. There could be a friend around you, like somebody that you went to school with, that you graduated with, a best friend. Maybe they're not seeing the truth when it comes to a situation, or maybe they're even avoiding the truth. Yeah, this person is being gullible, and or they're procrastinating when it comes to a situation. This could be somebody that's has always had daddy issues, or they were never really around their father. They could have a child now. Even if this is not their direct child, they could have their own child, and or they could be a step parent. This definitely could be a fire sign. You could be the fire sign. This could be a water sign. This could be a Scorpio. That's your friend. And this is like platonic friend. Like, you're a female, a feminine, they're a feminine. You're a masculine, they're a masculine. This person is procrastinating on their structure. I'm not saying they're necessarily becoming a deadbeat, but there's some type of transformation that's happening. And it may lead to some type of bad news and or unrequited love. Okay? So you may have to challenge this person's traditions, mental, the way that they operate. It's kind of like, yeah, you may have to separate from them. Because at one point in time, y'all have some type of common goals. Y'all could work together. But now you're realizing that this person don't follow through, or they are immature. There's just some type of, you know, lack of focus when it comes to them, their family, and or their finances. So you may be disconnected from a friend soon. Somebody also feels like they're not going to be supported because there's a pregnancy, an unexpected pregnancy. An earth sign, more specifically a Virgo, could be involved. Maybe they feel like it's going to be some type of hardship because somebody got pregnant. They wasn't expecting this. And I'm telling you, they feel like this was a bad opportunity. There was no lack of planning. They were just out there having fun, thinking that it wasn't really going to go anywhere. And now they're unhappy with this choice. They may even have to return home to you because maybe they've been giving you the illusion. They're like, okay, well, I have some type of stability, or I have what I need, and they don't. Okay, there's some type of money issues, or their stability is collapsing. And maybe they feel unwelcome when they're around you. Maybe they feel like there's some type of animosity when they are around you, or they're unwelcome in your home. Even in the point that you're like, no, well, we're trying to recover, or we welcome you, or there's some type of positive change. They feel like there's somebody that you're attached to that's overbearing or spiteful or demanding, and they are very much chatty, or it's like they make them feel like the oddball out. So out of self-doubt, out of weakness, this is why they try to push through situations without telling you about it. They try to self-accept, release, and or get some type of clarity on how they can move forward. Okay, somebody also could be trying to push through some type of illness or sickness. They're like, okay, well, yes, I'm going through this issue or whatever, but I feel like, you know, things are just fated to get better. It's fated to get, you know, it's this disease or this whatever is fated to heal. This whatever is fated to go better. But they could be dealing with someone who's actually manipulating them, and they're taking the opportunity to do so. This could be an air sign. It's like somebody got a lot going on and they're not talking about none of it. Okay? But there could be some type of issue where somebody gets into a physical fight. A physical where they have to go back to the doctor. They have to go back for a physical. They have to go back for something. And if this is not necessarily a fight, it's just like somebody that already has a physical issue with their body, but they're trying to manipulate themselves and gaslight themselves. Like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, as long as I can focus on something like that, nothing's going to change, or, you know, everything will be fine. Or they're lying to themselves about a situation. And something's going to balance out if they don't get this taken control of. And this is going to completely block them or hold them back from being able to juggle or balance or find some type of fun that they've been finding in the moment. They're going to be uncertain of what this is going to take them or bring them at the point that this all crumbles. Okay? Somebody is definitely dressing it up. They're definitely making it seem like everything is all good when they know that it's not. All right. Let's move on, Aries. What else we got for y'all today? What else for Aries? Something is not going to be posted. So this is not going to be posted until Thursday, Friday. So something may not get posted to your account, or something may not go. It's like there's a waiting period for something, essentially. So, okay, well, I got on this list and now I got to wait. Or now it's something I just have to wait the time. Or there's something that you put in. It's like, okay, you got to wait on something. So I'm just going to push this to the side. I'm just going to put this in my savings. I'm just going to push this, you know, to the side just to make sure I can survive some type of disaster in case something comes true, or, you know, whatever the case may be. So you could be trying to recover from some type of argument. This definitely could be with someone that you have a partnership with. You have a love relationship with. It seems like y'all are increasing your attraction, maybe even the passion between y'all. And somebody's taking this opportunity to build on this security. But someone, again, feels a little smothering. Someone feels a little shallow. And so it's not really coming off the way that it should. And there may be some type of lie. And, you know, somebody may have thought about it like, oh, and this person wouldn't have slept with this person. Oh, this person wouldn't have did this. This person wouldn't have cheated. And they may have. They may have slept with somebody just because they were being hot-tempered. They were trying to be manipulative and or disloyal. And they took the opportunity to do so. Who's a cheater? Who's the cheater that you know? Aries, you would consider this Pisces a cheater. This Taurus, Leo to be a cheater. Libra, and Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. All right. Who do they cheat with? Who do they sleep with? Whoever it was, they knew it was wrong. This could be a Pisces, a Sagittarius, heavy on a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. Maybe even a Virgo. Okay. Who did they betray? Who did they sleep together with, and who did they betray when they slept together? I'm hearing themselves. All right, this could be an Aries. This could be a Sagittarius, a Libra, a Gemini, an Aquarius, a Libra, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or a Leo. Okay. Will the truth come out about this? Yes, it will. Somebody's been trying to restrict this information from coming out because they feel like they can get out of it or survive some type of disaster. It's like, okay, well, as long as we both be charming, as long as we both, you know, try to act like everything is all good, we act like it never happened, then they're trying to both go through it. They're trying to act like it never happened. But there's going to be some type of obstacle, and it just is what it is. It's going to come out. Who's going to be the person that's more pissed about it? Who's going to be pissed about them sleeping together? It's definitely going to be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, an Aquarius, or a Libra. Heavy on the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This Capricorn woman could have a child. And maybe they were trying to be positive and or just have some type of inspiration and like, oh, no, this didn't happen. Or no, you know, I'll just act like I don't feel this or I don't see this. Or and honestly, they could have known for a while, but they've been trying to be patient. It's like, ew. I just got disgusted. Okay. Well, what else we got for Aries? So, you could be going to a system. You could be trying to conform so that way you're like, okay, well, I'm trying to make sure I do everything by the book, or I'm trying to make sure that I have all the knowledge that I need to when it comes to your mom or when it comes to a situation or something that's growing. You also could be married to somebody that's or committed to somebody that you would consider a baby mom or somebody that had your family or whatever the case may be. There's some type of routine here until you get some type of message, and this is going to bring out some type of conflict. So this is maybe how you find out, Aries. Damn. It's like, Aries, somebody call you, and they're like, are you by yourself? And you like, yeah, what's up? Or you tell them no. It's like, okay, call me when you by yourself. And it's like, look, I'm calling to tell you that so-and-so was sleeping with so-and-so, but I don't really know how to, or what I'm going to do about it because I still need them for this, that, and the third. And you're like, okay, look, I'm going to support you. I understand that this was a whole lot of confusion and how somebody was moving and they was trying to plant some type of guilt or anxiety into you and have you uncertain about where you were going. I'm going to help celebrate you. Oh, child. I'm about to cry. Because it seems like you really come through for somebody, Aries. You do. And, woo, child. What happened to the people that were sleeping together? They both decided they want to have a fresh start. Let's both ignore this. Let's both work on just having some type of freedom, just acting like we don't know, ignore this. We both get to work or whatever the case may be. They both could be trying to get a new job, or there's some type of issue going on with their job. Their finances is about to be fucked up. And I'm telling you, they're going to go through some type of issue, and they're going to be hoping that somebody can reconcile or, put some type of love or life into them. But they're going to be restricted from everybody. It's like, damn, y'all try to isolate this one person. They went to go, okay, so somebody went to isolate one person. And this is the person, you either know this person or this is the person that's calling you, Aries. They try to isolate this one person, right? They didn't want them attached to some type of success, some type of independence or whatever. Well, that person kept working. They felt like, okay, well, I was inspired, or I have some type of energy to keep going when it comes to something I feel restricted by or situation. They kept doing it, even at the point where they were mentally over it. They were about to cry, like they just felt like the world was over. Then all of a sudden they get a new beginning. Then they feel like, okay, well, I'll start to see this as an adventure, and things start working for them. And the fire sign person that you know who's arrogant and or a patient now feels lonely, or now they feel like, okay, well, this person's going to walk away from me and hold back. And now they're in their head about when this is going to happen, because this earth sign woman who could be the one that's coming to you is sensible, and they have some type of knowledge, or they know how to adapt, or there's some type of sudden change that's going to allow them to adapt. And then they're going to express all these feelings that they've already knew has been happening. They also could be coming to some type of success. Okay? So just FYI, when it comes to that, it seems like you're going to help somebody out through a situation. There could be an air sign around you, or a judge, or a boss, or just somebody has some type of authority, and they could have some type of tension that they're going through as well. Maybe they gave some type of energy towards this Virgo, or this person that was in your family, or this person that was trying to cause some type of stability. Maybe they were trying to destruct somebody's creative opportunity by going to a judge and causing some type of conflict. But then there was somebody else that had the confidence to say, okay, well, let's truly look at this message, or let's truly even follow this person to figure out what's going on. They even tried to follow. Oh, child. Aries, y'all getting the tea. I'm telling you. The rest of the story. The person that's coming to you that's going to be crying or upset to you, they were being investigated by somebody in the court system. But the person that you know in your family, the person that you're sleeping with, the person that's in your family, the person that was trying to cause the person that's crying excluded or make them feel abandoned, they went to a structure, a police or somebody, to try to control what they were doing. Control their child. Control whatever it is that they had some type of love for. And they were trying to send some type of message like, oh, well, their child is heartbroken, or their child has some type of disability or whatever, because they couldn't say no, and because they were causing some type of tension, and just so they can feel good. And it's like, oh, child. I'm going to give it to you, Aries. So let's say you're a grandparent. You have either a son, a daughter, or you are married to somebody. Take whichever one makes sense. You were friends with somebody. You were family with somebody. You had some type of relationship to somebody. This person went to the system to manipulate the system to say like, hey, my child has a disability, an issue. My child has something because the child's mother, the child's father did this, that, and the third. Well, the only reason why they went to the court is because the child's mother, child's father walked away. Okay, well, the person that you also know, not only just the family member, they had somebody else support them in this claim. And they could have been sleeping together to do this. Ew. Right? Okay, so they tried to do this, and to get the child taken away, or to get the person back focused on whatever they wanted to. And they were excited to do so because they felt like, okay, well, yeah, this, as long as we send a message, or as long as we got screenshots, or as long as we, can have some type of proof, or we can put a target on this person back, the system's going to know to end something, or this person's going to know that they're going to lose something, and it's going to be the end of their happiness, their family, their end it all. They was trying to end it for this person, for sure. And honestly, I want to say they did it more than one time. This could be somebody that's having an 8 to 5 job, and their job is ending. And it seems like they have some type of emotional security right now, and it seems like they have some type of happy home, but they're about to be completely isolated because they're a liar. They're a hater. And it seems like they were I'm telling you, they made some type of decision because they're a coward. They try to blackmail somebody and or outsmart someone who was literally just on their own journey to figure out what they were supposed to be doing in their life. And now this person who's been trying to outsmart them is watching them, trying to have some type of routine to figure out, okay, as long as I can commit to this, or as long as I can be reliable or conservative, this person will be confused on if this is really the truth. Or this person will procrastinate on coming to me to talk about it, and or they got to hold back because they demand something from me. Ew. It's giving somebody calling somebody around you like you a hoe. And they may be even talking to their sibling, their mama, their baby mama, their baby dad. It's like you may be talking to your own child, your own best friend. Like you are a hoe. A nasty one. Okay, so this all information could be coming out on Saturday. Somebody definitely was trying to one up someone, and now that there's some type of broken trust, okay? If this is not your situation happening directly to you, this could be happening around you, and you're going to be experiencing this because I feel like you're the person somebody calls, or somehow y'all talk and they release this information. You could be deleting old texts and or old numbers. It seems like you need a hug. This also came out for Capricorn, so a Capricorn could be involved. Somebody's definitely going to be disappointed. I'm telling you, somebody's a hoe. It just is what it is. And they were doing things like, oh, well, if you want me to, or if, yeah, I could do this, but it was all because they felt like they had some type of broken trust with the person they were doing this against, right? And the person they was doing this against is like, yeah, I'm still being nice, but I'm not stupid. They feel like there's just a random time or a random point where the character will shine through, and it will. There may be a 911 call, or it just may seem like, I'm telling you, somebody's calling you urgently because someone was playing both sides. And whoever found out, now they're done. It was never going to work out, and it ain't going no further now.